In contrast, a machine harvest, mechanical harvest, performs in a little bit different manner. So in this vineyard, it's a VSP vineyard, and we prefer to pick this with a bow rod system, which a Gregoire machine, which is actually a French-made machine. And what happens is it actually has some bows, plastic bow, we call them bow rods, plastic rods, which actually lightly beat the fruit like this, and the canes. It hits the canes like so, and that'll eventually shake the fruit right off the rachis. And you see, if I just go like this, all those berries fall right off. And so imagine that at a much higher velocity, and you'll get all of this fruit falling right off the rachis and into the conveyor belts onto the machine. And it'll leave these small little green shot berries on there because they weren't ripe enough to actually fall off. And so we'll adjust the mechanical harvester in order to only to pick fruit in this primary fruiting zone. That way we don't pick any fruit that is of poor maturity. And we'll pick this primary fruit. All this fruit will go right down into the machine and into a gondola and right to the winery. One of the big advantages of harvesting by machine is you can cover ground a lot faster. So for example, if you have a 40-acre vineyard of Sangiovese like this one is here, we're able to do our maturity samples and make sure that we know exactly when we want to pick them. And we can put 2 or 3 mechanical harvesters in here and pick the fruit in the exact moment that it's ripe. So with a mechanical harvester, we're able to identify that exact moment and pick all the fruit in one day and get it to the winery. One of the other advantages of mechanical harvesting is that most of that is done at night. And so we'll actually start at 10 o'clock at night. As soon as things get nice and cool, we'll pick the fruit at night. And that way we reduce the chances of the fruit oxidizing. It's a lot safer and more comfortable for our employees to work at that time. And the fruit is actually in better condition. During the morning or the evening hours, the fruit is nice and crisp and cold. It falls off the vines very beautifully, and we can get it to the winery in its coolest condition, which is how, especially for white varieties, which is how the wineries like to see their fruit come in, nice and cool, and crush it as soon as possible, thereby maintaining its optimum quality and optimum freshness.